Ay, mi cabeza.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Manny? Manny, are you okay?
Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
Bone saws ready! By the way, welcome back to Let's Play Grim Fandango!
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who
I'm
tricked
sure it was all
Meche.
lies.
Poor Meche.
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry!
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is
mean,
that
that's-
true?
I mean, yes, but also no.
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man!
Yeah, go away.
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
help!
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us?
You're coming too!
Alone.
Oh no.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have...
She'd be sometime.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
I just don't have those little
I
tiny
just
tools.
don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
Oh, ow. Okay.
Okay, back to work.
So mean.
Oh, little angelitos. I wish I could find this song on the soundtrack, because I would have made this the end theme. So that's my office, huh? And this is Meche's.
Oh, look, it's my prince. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Yes. I mean, wait, what?
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that, but I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
I don't have one.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
They didn't.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Hey,
Ready to handle...
I would if I...
Right.
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
And he told you lies!
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay? Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
Domino! So apparently there's a glitch in the original game where a lot of people didn't get the chance to talk to him. So, let's talk to him.
Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
That is a little
No,
ridiculous.
that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod.
Hey, don't
which
you
I
call the
saw,
bone wagon
by the way,
ridiculous.
last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
Sons of bitches, the lot of you.
Well, you can just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Well, anyway, I don't plan to be
to
here
be
very
on this
long.
island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
He's got a point.
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
You didn't take my scythe from me! Oh. Oh my.
Please put that away.
Okay. As you wish.
Thank you.
What about a tiny hammer?
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
Please put that. Okay, you can take out the tiny hammer if you want.
No, I don't think I could take his laughter a second time. I don't really want to do that.
Oh. Smeg off, Domino.
I'm going in there to...
I'd hug you.
What?
So he wants... All these kids had double N tickets. And he stole them all and sent them here. How long have some of these guys been
To
here?
the moon, he says. Why, I oughta...
Don't forget the bang zoom.
Frickin', frickin'. I'll show him. Frickin', frickin'.
Chapito!
Huh? Who?
Is that it?
Oh, you, is it? Why,
Hit me.
I oughta... Look at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Amigo.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look,
Is there a
it's
difference?
a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
Oh, how'd you get a
Get a
bus
bus
stop?
stop.
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Fancy bounce!
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
Supply and demand, Manny.
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Geppetto.
If you say so. I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
Yeah, how about a hug?
A hug?
Nope. That's the only thing I ain't got for you.
What about a gun?
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
I think it's some form of blue-green algae.
Ah, don't worry, you get used to it. When you got something worth trading, come see old Geppetto. He'll do you right. Ooh.
It's a bust-all!
Huh? What? Well, I got a long...
Please.
Why, I oughta...
Lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble
Why,
here.
I oughta...
I don't think you could, Manny.
I don't know how I'd get down there without this current taking me over the edge. Uh-oh.
Oh, I made a terrible mistake. Oh. got the train to the edge of the world. And a boat! Some boat. Gladys? Gladys, you're alive!
Gladys, you're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Probably
Apparently
not.
not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh, yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good, too.
Fucking Gladys. Well, at least he's okay. We'll figure out a way to get him up eventually. Yep. Interesting. I'm sure that will come in handy later. Oh. Alright, something worth trading. You know, I'm sure a guy like Geppetto would like... There's no nice way to say this. He wants her stockings.
Oh, my stockings! They're ruined!
The timing for that used to be a lot harder. Manny?
You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Lo siento.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand
Oh,
it anymore.
Meche.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Fair enough.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
So we know what she was doing in Rubacava, but you know, I took this champagne bottle.
I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. I'm gonna go see about getting us a boat.
Ooh, remember to get a fast one so we can water ski, all right?
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
Ay, 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 Manny, well. Oh yeah. So Geppetto wants the stocking, and he's willing to trade the bus stall for it. I think.
Guard him! Guard him! Rah! Freaking!
Geppetto!
Huh? Who? What? Well, I got a long...
Please. Hey, Cheppy, check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
Wow.
Freaking. Hold still.
Oh yeah, and if you give him the tiny hammer,
Yo, Beto, have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
trade you for the bus stall.
Say, little chipper, you're okay. Ba-dum-da-dum.
No way, I don't want to remind him that I took it.
La-di-da-di-da-da. Ah, sweet.
Geppetto.
Ah, quit yelling.
Well, you don't want that big octopus to see you chatting.
Oh, brother, that's right.
Alrighty.
Oh, Virginia.
So we've got a bus stall.
It's a bus doll. My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my
We got
heart
our
used to be.
scythe
Ah, my first Sproutella gun.
and the gun. Just trying to think about something real quick. Apologies. Yeah, let's go do it. Stick 'em up.
Here, what good's a relationship without trust?
True, a relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Oh boy.
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake bing vase. I'm gonna...
Oh boy.
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Domino.
Please put that away.
Thank you.
Fine. Hey, cooler, you said.
It's locked. Children's books.
Aw. She really does care about those kids.
Manny! Anybody! Bibi! I think I'm running out of air! Is there anybody out there?
Must be a combination lock, but there
Is
are
there
no
anybody
numbers
out
on it.
there?
Poor Don was never good with numbers.
Manny!
Ooh, I bet I could pick that. If only I hadn't lost my union card in that poker game. Must be a combination lock, but there are no numbers on it. Poor Don was never good with numbers.
Domino! You'd better let me out of here!
Ay, ay, ay.
Hugsy! Hey! Phoebe! Manny! Hugsy!
Must have hit a major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here.
That's good.
Those tumblers must be made of a harder steel than the outer door.
Enough. Spin, spin, spin. Ah, ha, ha. So the trick here is you gotta get all the tumblers lined up with a little bit of space between them. How you go about doing that? I forget. So let me just what's around. See what I can. We can use our scythe to. Not quite.
Ooh, I hate that sound.
We gotta open enough space in the tumblers to So let's get the top one where we need it to be first. There. So we'll get the second one. Yeah, like right there, man. I think that should work now.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Open her up, Manny!
Stay. That blade's jamming that it's attached pretty well.
Perfect. Wait a minute. When did
All right,
Meche?
Meche, you can come out now. Meche?
Oh boy.